Polkadot 2.0 is 3 different things, and that's a little bit technical. Like if you want to talk with your friends about what Polkadot 2.0 is, it's basically more horsepower for Polkadot and for parachains, right? So we had these 3 features. 2 of them are already delivered. The first 2 are already delivered. So Agile Coretimes basically introduced the possibility that we have Coretime markets. That means basically you can rent execution time for your blockchain for 1 month straight. And all the parachains are now running on Coretime markets, so they're renting execution for 1 month. It's basically like you would be renting on a cloud. You rent 1 month of service, for example, right? So this is what you can do in Polkadot. Agile Coretime, you rent 1 month of execution for your chain. Async backing was a feature that was also recently introduced. It makes the blocks much more flexible. You can have faster blocks, you can have slower blocks, you can have smaller blocks, bigger blocks, more blocks or less blocks. So it lays the foundation for making everything more flexible. And what it brought out of the box was that all the parachains in Polkadot now run at 6-second block times, with the potential to go much faster. And now with elastic scaling, we are introducing the ability to have basically more horsepower. If your application needs more compute, if it needs more data, with elastic scaling, you can rent it. So this is the last missing piece that will be launching for Polkadot 2.0. And here I asked one of the core developers, and he said that basically they're stabilizing a few more things to increase network stability, and they're looking at the second part of August, right? So this is the first thing we can put on our timeline here today. When we look at elastic scaling and basically Polkadot 2.0, we put it in the second part of August here. And let me make this a little bit smaller here, and we will just say this is Polkadot 2.0. So for anyone who has been asking when is Polkadot 2.0 coming, we're looking at the second part of August. As always, for developers, keep in mind they are doing their best and they're often giving optimistic estimates, right? So it's possible that it moves back, but we will see it in like very short time. It's July right now, so mid of August, like even if they discover one more issue, you'll see that it's launching very soon, and we're looking at the mid of August, right? So this is Cloud 2.0. What will it deliver? Much more flexible markets in terms of how does Polkadot sell its core product, Coretime. Elastic scaling is the thing that provides the ability to sell it in a very flexible way, so any chain that wants to consume it can consume it in a very flexible manner. And there's quite a lot of chains that already have interest. So we know that Peak, one of the very popular Polkadot parachains, wants to use cores. They have been testing with 15 cores internally. Unique, they have an interest. We know that Origin Trail, like data chain, NFT chains, Polkadot Hub itself will be using multiple cores. Mythical, the gaming chain, they are currently looking into can they actually have one chain per game, which could mean one core per game even, if that is a need, right? So Mythical is just saying, okay, every game that we're deploying, it could be running on its own chain. We have heard of Hydration Frequency, Mandala, Polymac, even vBrick, that they are interested in using multiple cores, and so many of them are waiting for elastic scaling. And we know that Mythical as a gaming chain even migrated from Ethereum to Polkadot because Ethereum could not allow them to have the throughput that they needed, right? So one of the main reasons was actually elastic scaling. They have been waiting for it, and it's finally coming out, right? So Polkadot 2.0, we're looking at the end of August or maybe September, right? So I'm gonna put it here in between. Okay, so that was Polkadot 2.0.